This video demonstrates the step-by-step procedure to install the profile compact dishwasher using the Undersink kit. The dimensions of the compact dishwasher unit and the Undersink kit assembled together are displayed on the screen. The tools required to install the compact dishwasher and Undersink kit are displayed on the screen. Note that these are not provided with the product. The hardware included in the Undersink kit is displayed on the screen. The rough cabinet opening must be at least 24 inches deep, 24 inches wide, and approximately 34¼ inches plus or minus ¼ inch height. The dishwasher requires a drop-in sink with a depth of less than 6 inches when used with a 1½ inch countertop. The dishwasher must be installed so that the drain hose is no more than 10 feet in length for proper drainage. The dishwasher must be fully enclosed on the top, sides, and back, and must not support any part of the enclosure. The back wall should be free of pipes or wires. Water line to sink faucet and drain from sink can be run through Area A. Hot water line to dishwasher is installed in Area B. Garbage disposer, water lines to faucet, waste trap, air gap, and water shutoff valve are installed in a 12 inches wide cabinet at Area C. Adjacent cabinets should be square and plumb to ensure a good fit. For more details, refer to the install instructions. Before proceeding with the installation, ensure that the electrical requirements listed on the screen are met. Ensure that the inlet hose preparation instructions that are displayed on the screen are followed. Determine the size of the inlet port on your waste tee or air gap, and if required, cut the drain hose connector to fit the inlet port. Some instructions with respect to drain hose connection are listed on the screen. If you want to change the unit toe kick from carbon black to stainless, remove the 2 screws that secure the unit toe kick to the dishwasher. Remove the carbon black toe kick and replace with the stainless toe kick. Replacement of the 2 screws is not required. Insert one end of the plastic leveler rod onto the hub at the rear of the bottom frame. Secure the front end of the leveler rod by installing the leveler fastener nut through its hole in the front frame and into the leveler rod. This allows for front adjustment of the rear leveling leg. Ensure that the wings on the leveler fastener nut spring open to secure the leveler assembly within the frame. Lay the dishwasher on one of its sides. Do not lay it on its back. Attach the platform to the dishwasher bottom using 6 Type A screws and carefully set the dishwasher and platform assembly upright onto its feet. Then loosen top 2 screws to allow the toe kick on the base to slide up and down. Open the unit and remove the interior plug buttons. Push out the exterior rubber plugs from the inside of the tub. Access to these 4 holes will be needed later in the installation. The next step is to position the front panel over the dishwasher. To do that, align the holes in the panel with the holes in the platform and secure the frame to the platform using 2 Type C screws. Secure the dishwasher to the frame through the top mounting holes using the 2 Type B screws with washer and nuts. Replace top plug buttons. The next step is to connect the water supply hose and the drain hose to the dishwasher. First, make sure the electrical cord is unplugged before installing hoses. To install the water supply hose, fix a rubber washer on one end of the water supply hose. Thread the water supply hose onto the inner connector on the rear of the dishwasher. Hand tighten and use pliers to tighten hose between 1/8 and 1/4 inch turn beyond hand tight. Be careful to not cross thread, as this can create a poor connection resulting in leaks. Note: always ensure hose rubber gaskets are installed and free from leaks when pressurized. Install the drain hose, using same care as the water hose to ensure no leaks. Important note: ensure that the drain hose does not rub against sharp objects and is not kinked for proper draining. Push the dishwasher and the frame assembly into the cabinet. Use an adjustable wrench to adjust the front legs so that the frame is at the proper height. Use an Allen wrench in the front center to adjust the rear leveling leg. Slide the base toe kick down against the floor and tighten the upper 2 toe kick screws. Secure and finish the toe kick by installing Type C screws in its lower corners. From the inside of the dishwasher, use 2 Type D screws through the dishwasher and frame and attach it to the side of the cabinet. If required, drill pilot holes. Replace the side plug buttons. A drain hose can be installed in 2 ways. If the waste T connection is less than 18 inches and if space is limited, use the high drain loop to waste T method. In this method, securely install a drain hose hanger to high loop the drain hose. Secure the drain hose to the waste T with a hose clamp. The other method is to connect straight to a waste T. In this method, connect the drain hose straight to the waste T. Secure the drain hose to the waste T with a hose clamp. Let's look at how water is supplied to the dishwasher. A hand shutoff valve connector should be in an accessible location. Note that a self-piercing saddle-type valve should not be used. Install the water inlet line using a 1/4 inch tubing or a flexible braided hose. For best performance, connect to the hot water line. Adjust the water heater between 120 and 140 degrees Fahrenheit. The hot water supply line pressure must be between 20 and 120 psi. Plug power cord into receptacle and turn on power at circuit breaker or fuse box.